Okay, good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday, and yes, we are here in the parking lot this morning. Welcome aboard. Howdy, hello, hello, yo, I was supposed to say howdy, hello, hiya, whatever, and I just screwed it all up. And okay, so it's now been confirmed that Moff has not only written this week upcoming episode Boom, but has also written the Christmas special titled Joy to the World. He already kind of threw that at us in a hint in an earlier interview. So kind of like, not surprising, because like I said, I've been telling you this a while back that he had written at least 2 upcoming episodes in the new series. So now we have to wonder what's going to happen, with Boom. I don't know. Can we handle an episode where the doctor's actually going to stand still on a landmine for a whole episode? Of course, the usual suspects from Morning's Wood all the way, to the usual, the Nardi and all his band of happy, naysayers are already, out there screaming that the show's over. It's done. Stick a fork in it, all that crap. And the thing is this, until we get the consolidated ratings, they're, overnights don't mean anything anymore. You have to remember, this show streamed before it went, and aired on BBC One. And that's going to affect things, because most people have probably watched it before it even made it to the air. Okay, they did make it to top 10 on Disney Plus, because I know that was one of the things they were waving around. Your pathetic show is not even in the top viewed programs for Disney Plus. And then, of course, even like I said, Morningswood has creepy foreign accent guy already out there denouncing the show because it is obviously not made for single white men, according to some Metro article. Here's the thing, I am not banging my head against the wall and going nuts. Yeah. That's all they're doing. They're taking the lowest figure they can get their hands on, and then they're spinning it as disaster. They did this back during Jodie Whittaker. Oh, and I'm loving this, by the way, because even though they're, one of their big claims is that the new era is a failure, one of the guys even had to go and do, of course, Chibnall and Whittaker did their bit to bring about this disaster. Really? I'm like, they've been gone for how long now? And yet they're still blaming them. Yeah, I know. I experienced it because the new Fallout update. First they updated, then they updated again to try to patch the crap they screwed up in the update. And once again, I have to update my mods, my F4 SE, in particular, because they screwed it up again. Oh yeah, the usual suspects are at it again. Yeah, the show's dead. It's over. I'm gonna make big doc. It's like, folks, you're not going to see numbers like the classic series anymore, and that's one of the things I love they do. Or they just go back to the earlier part of the new series and say, well, blah 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 blah. I go, you know how many streaming services there were in existence back during the time of Eccleston and beginning of Tennant? 0. There was no official streaming thing for Doctor Who then. See, they love spinning numbers and saying, this is why the show sucked. And also, if you go back to the classic series, the one pod of this one episode had like 50 billion viewers. And I go, yeah, because if you didn't watch it then, you didn't get to see it. Because back in the classic era, we're talking, there was nothing. You either watched it that week or you didn't see it, unless you, by a certain point had money to throw away on a VCR. Anyone remember what a VCR is? It's going to be pretty much the same way about DVDs or DVRs and all that soon. What is this shiny metal disc, this plastic disc, what is doing here? So once again, they're spinning numbers, they're spinning facts, and they're trying to turn the show. And it's like, I just don't get it anymore. Do these guys actually like anything? Like, remember we had all these guys saying the Fallout series was going to be woke trash. And this is back months before the first, episode even aired. Based off one trailer. And then the second trailer came out and it got even worse. It's going to be a diversity, equity, inclusion nightmare. And look at the result. The show was renewed for a second series for the last episode even aired of the first one. That doesn't happen often. Yeah, I love that guy. Oh, by the way, they copyright struck that video, and of course, what they're going to do is they haven't responded to my dispute of fair use yet. They're going to sit back and wait 30 days, and then they'll just let it go. So I don't get paid for that. But like I said, I don't care. You can't buy me, dudes. I am that Jiminy Cricket sitting on your shoulder with a baseball bat, whacking you across the head. Wake up, you moron. Ugh. Yeah, I slept a little better last night. Oh, no. Woke up with a sore hand today, and no, it wasn't from that. Yeah, that's another thing I want to mention. The closest thing these guys have their fingers on the pulse is when they're doing this. The creators have excluded him by forgetting the past and ruining the legacy. Okay, if anything, RTD is a classic fan. So is Chibnall. And I believe Moff as well. And it's like, so that's why I'm dying laughing whenever these guys say this nonsense. They've destroyed the show. They have no appreciation of the classic era. Okay, da-da-da-da. So, like I said, it's just all the usual nonsense. Yeah, every showrunner is going to change the show's history a little bit. It's been going on since the beginning. Like I said, if it weren't for these little innovations and all that and changes to the quote-unquote canon and continuity, a lot of the things these morons preach about wouldn't even exist. Like I said, there were no Time Lords, there was no Planet Gallifrey, and all that stuff back at the beginning. That all came later. There was, and then Omega got overwritten by Rassilon, but now they've kind of embraced they were both there. So, Yeah, I don't like the bi generation either, but like I said, I'm not going to let it, destroy my life or anything and start planning my next trip off the top of a high building. It's a TV show. Enjoy it for what it is. And as long as you're entertained, who gives a crap? It's like everything has to be about a movement now. Ugh. I guess these guys all think they're like the Greta Thunberg of Doctor Who. I don't get it. But I actually, oh man. I had bad visions of these guys standing in front of the BBC going, "How dare you?" Well, folks, it's about time for me to run in. Please be kind, be calm, be safe. Enjoy your day. We'll see you all tomorrow. Take care, everyone.